Okay, so once you've actually joined a class, then the next step is kind of figuring out your way around inside Google Classroom and knowing what you're looking at. So once again, to get to Google Classroom, you can just type in classroom.google.com in the address bar. Or if you're on a Google page, you can always click on the waffle and then here, just look for a classroom, click on that, and it'll take you right here. And then again, you may have more than one class that you're part of, so you just find the class that you're looking for and click on the banner at the top and it brings you into the class. Okay, so across the top we have these tabs, and the two most important to look at are stream and classwork. So by default, whenever you go into a class, you're going to be looking at the stream, and this is just kind of a bunch of announcements about what's happening, but also announcements that the teacher can post. They're in chronological order, so it just is a list by what's happened most recently. So you can see that most recently I put a new assignment in this class, so that's being shown here just so you can see what the assignment was. Let me back up. And then below that, though, you can see that anything that has the teacher's name and their picture or initial, these are announcements. So the stream can be used by the teacher as a place to tell you things that are coming up, stuff that you need to be aware of. So it's good to check out the stream and see if the teacher has put anything in there for you. Then the next thing we can do is come up here and click on classwork. And this takes us to, this is the first time this account has gone in here, so it's going to take me through all of this stuff. But here you can see the list of assignments. So there's only one assignment in this class, but if there were more, they would be listed here again in chronological order, with the most recent one that was posted at the top. So then in order to actually go into this class or into this assignment and see what I need to do, all I need to do is put my mouse over it, and you'll notice that the whole thing kind of highlights when I do that. And I click on it, and it shows me, okay, here are the directions. I need to watch this video, and then there are questions that I need to answer on this sheet. Okay, so I can actually, as a student, I can open the sheet first, have that open. So here's the document with the questions that I'm going to need to type my answers to. And I can have that open, so as I'm watching the video, I click on that, I could start watching the video.
Hello and welcome to...
Which we're not going to do right now. And as I'm watching the video, I could switch back and forth. Yep. I can switch back and forth, and I can write my answers in. Now, once I've actually started typing in my answers, once I'm finished, right up here, you'll see that there's a button that says turn in. Okay, so once the student is all done with whatever this document is. Now, let me mention too, there's more than one way that you can create an assignment. I'm just showing you one that has a Google document as the assignment part, the part that the teacher is asking you to fill in. There are other things that could be put in here, so it might not look exactly like this all the time. But if there's a Google document that you have to fill in, then right up here in the right-hand corner, there's going to be a button that says turn in. So when you're done, click the turn in button. And again, because this is the first time this account's ever been through here, it's telling me that I could, if I needed to add a note to this to tell my teacher something, like I had problems with something, or my internet connection wasn't working right or something like that, I can put a comment in here that'll go to the teacher. Okay. And then when I'm all done, it's saying, okay, so do you really want to turn your work in? Here's what you're turning in. You're turning in that sheet. Now you'll notice that there's no place here to put a name. That's because I don't need to. The name on this particular account is demo student, so that's why it says demo student. The document is already named with your name on it, the student's name on it. So you don't need to worry about it. Just make sure that that's correct there, and then I can click the turn in button. Wait for that to finish. And again, like I said, I can always go ahead and add some comments in here. If I realized I forgot to answer a question, which I did, I can also click the unsubmit button if I need to. If the teacher has allowed that to happen, the teacher can turn that setting off, but I could always unsubmit it, which would give me the ability to come back in here and edit, because you'll notice that now that I've turned it in, I can't actually type on the document anymore. I can look at it, but I can't make any changes. If I clicked unsubmit, then I would be able to edit that again and then hit the turn in button. Okay. Once the teacher has taken a look at it, graded it, and returned the work to me, then I have the ability to type on it again. But as long as it's been turned into the teacher to be graded or reviewed, I can only look at the assignment, and that's it. Okay. So now let me come back over here, close that. And you'll notice that now right here it says turned in when I click on that. Okay. So I know that that one is done, and I might have another one that I need to do instead. Okay. So that it's really kind of that simple. Those are the two main areas within Google Classroom that you're going to want to pay attention to, is just the stream and classwork, to know which assignments you have to do, what's coming up, those kinds of things. Okay. So that's